All right, everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Talk Show, your source for all things real estate. I have two people here I'm extremely fond of, and more importantly, I love their work. We have Emmanuel Belliveau here and Maria Perketa. You guys can wave because, yes, you're on TV as well. And they are with FLORO Homes, and they've been really busy because I don't even think I'm watching. I play with you on Facebook, on Twitter. You're everywhere, and you're at these trade shows. So this is a really busy time of year, right, Emmanuel?
This is trade show time of year for sure. It's showtime. We actually just got back from Vegas. We were at Cabus, and we were at the Vegas Market, which is basically a furniture show. And obviously now here in Toronto, we have the GTA Home Show coming up and the National Home Show coming up. So lots of shows and lots of opportunities to get stuff out there, get product out there, get brand awareness going on, and obviously meet new people and see new things.
So Maria, talk about your company. I mean, what do you guys specialize in?
We specialize in residential design, but we do touch base on hospitality and commercial as well.
All right. And in terms of clients, I mean, is there any menu of what you need or want, or if anybody's looking for design services, you guys will look after them?
We are pretty good to working with all clients and assisting them in whatever
Even high
their
maintenance?
needs. High maintenance, that's our specialty. Look at the great personalities we have here. Absolutely.
And here we thought you're designers, but really.
Like it takes high maintenance and high maintenance, right? So
That's right. Well, a lot of times.
Marriage counselors, everything else comes into play.
yeah, that comes into play too.
Well, you have a lot of fun, and of course,
Absolutely.
really your work is getting out there, which is what it's all about. Congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
huge.
Thank you.
And you are known for just the booths that you create. And when you're at these shows, people don't realize it's a lot of work. I mean, it really is. You're networking, you're talking with not just customers, but people also within the industry itself. But you get the inside scoop in terms of what to expect, what's coming down the pipeline. You know before we get to know. So I want to ask, and to start with you, Emmanuel. I'm putting you in the hot seat. I know you're just shaking your head, going, "Oh, I knew she would."
Right.
But for 2015, you've been to these shows, you participated in them. What can we expect?
All right, so if you take a swatch out of Vegas, out of our trip to Vegas, going through the Vegas market, I would say that teal as a color. I would say
love that color.
Mustard as a color.
Mustard? Okay.
Both those colors.
Not together.
You could do them together. There's ways
Okay.
to make that work. I think you really could.
All right.
Those two colors seem to be popping up here and there in different items. So whether it's through furniture or through accessories in a furnished home, we're seeing a huge push towards colored metal. So we're seeing things. Obviously, gold tone has been happening the last couple of years, slowly making
came
its
back
way in.
again.
And gold tone's in.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not that shiny gold we saw in the 80s. It's
Yeah.
actually
Muted a bit.
it's muted, so it's
Yeah.
like a matte gold. We're seeing rose gold, but I think rose gold's more like just a quick in and out, flashy
Looks
thing
great
to
on
do.
watches.
Yeah, fantastic on watches, But as a furniture item, to me, it's going to have a really short time frame. We're seeing copper coming back, brass. One of the cool things we saw was fixture companies for like plumbing fixtures, that sort of thing. So taps and stuff. We saw one company, I think they had 21 different shades of metal.
Yep.
So you're having like a black, an antique black, a nickel, chrome, and then those are your white metals, and you go all through different colored metals as well. So lots of options are happening from a colored metal perspective.
So Maria, does that mean we're going back to that industrial, kind of design trend?
I think we'll see a lot of it, but it'll be done strategically.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
We're going to see a lot of clean lines, but we are going to see a lot of curves. We're going to see a lot of softness.
Okay.
So there's going to be a great juxtaposition between the two. So I think it's going to be interesting, but a lot of color, as Emmanuel said.
Jane Lockhart said the exact same thing. I mean, we've gone through that period of harder edges, right? A little more masculine. But now you're seeing these products that, the steels, they're coming in, I guess now with different colors.
Yeah.
But there's a softer edge to
There's
it.
a softer
It's warming
edge
it
to
up. There's a psychology of design, right? I think we had a conversation with this before off air, but there's a psychology when it comes to design. And when we go old brain thinking versus new brain thinking, new brain is educated brain, makes decisions in a timely manner, assesses what they like, what they don't like, and then makes a decision. Old brain goes, I know what I like and what I don't like. And when you look at the psychology of design when it comes to surfaces, if you show people round surfaces versus hard rectilinear surfaces, they go towards round surfaces all the time. And the psychological significance of that is that we like soft things because they're safe.
They make you warm and fuzzy.
They make you warm and fuzzy. They're comfortable. They're cozy. They're pillows.
Yeah.
They're, right? So if you think about prehistoric us, we go into a cave. It's got soft and round. We want to cuddle and stay there. But if it's got sharp, jagged edges, saber tooths are sharp
We
and
run.
edges, we don't like those sharp
Yeah.
edges. So So, when it comes to that perspective, yeah, metal and stuff is great, but when you soften it with warm color tones, or you soften around the edges, it makes more people appreciate that kind of stuff.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk about what to expect in 2015 in terms of design. So remember, everybody, if you've got real estate questions, of course, you can reach us anytime at realestatetalkshow.ca or call our help desk anytime, 844-ASK-RETS. That's 844-ASK-RETS. We'll be right back.